Today I want to talk about moving for family members. So we moved back to Texas. Originally we were in Texas, and then we moved to Georgia to pursue some things, business, starting all that, new environment. And we felt like the Lord was calling us to do so. So we did it. And actually, I had got a little cold feet. And my wife was like, no, let's go for it. You always wanted to go Georgia, try it out. We didn't have no place to stay. We didn't know where we were going to live, none of that. But we just went out there and we was like, the first step was just going out there and look for a place, apartment. So we drove out there, had my wife, mom look at the kid after the kids, and well, kid at one time because we only had one. Now we got three. But by the grace of God, we are truly blessed. But we went out there and drove all them hours. I think it was like, 11 hours or something so from where we were at. Drove out there. And we got there and we hit the ground running. We just started hitting up as much apartments in the daytime because we were only going to spend one day there and then drive back. And then at the same time, we heard my cousin had moved there and he got this big old house. So we weren't really thinking of that. We were just like, you know what? Cool, that's good. We got excited. We was like, what? That's what's up. Doing big things. So that really and truly prompted us to take a risk in life. So we went looking at all these apartments. And while we were down there looking for the apartment, he called us. And he was like, yeah, you should, y'all should move. Y'all could come by us and whatever, and all those good things. And he made such a sweet deal. It was like, what? We'll be downsizing. Saving money. We don't have to pay our apartment rent no more, all that stuff. And we were looking to move. But we moved off of faith. We got the prompting to go do so. So we did. And when we went and did it, God moved the next step and the next step. And that's how sometimes life be moving. Most of the time, all the time, that's how life moves. When you get that prompting, that's the Lord speaking and saying, go for it. So we did. And that happened. And then we got back home and we started thinking about it. We was like, man, that sounds good. I don't know, what you think? Da, da, da. So we was like, you know what? Pack up our stuff. So we started packing up our stuff. And we tried to sell as much as we could. And then we gave away a lot of things to our family and stuff. And we hit the ground. We hit the road running. We had two vehicles, filled them up to the brim. We had a Jeep Wrangler and a Toyota Corolla. You know how small them Toyota Corollas are. And we had those packed to the brim. And we got on the road and started driving. And we made it there. And when we got there, we offloaded. We was excited, new environment. We about to do this. And fast forward now, all that stuff worked out for how it needed to work out. Then COVID hit when we moved there. 2020, all that stuff happening. And we could have been like, man, what was going on? We were initially going there to start the business, a smoothie food restaurant, and or at least attempt to. And as soon as that hit, so that was like the Lord shutting that down and saying, no, that's not what I was calling y'all there to do. It's something greater than that. So we moved on that. Now, we stayed out there. We went to the islands, hang out there for a bit, rode out COVID. And then we came back up, looked for our own place, got our spot. Fast forward. So now I'll move back now to me talking about moving back for family. So we was out there. Things was all right. It was good. And then we was like, we out here by ourselves. Let's move back like some family. We need to be closer to family so we can get some help, get some babysitting. We can go out and date, stuff like that. We just felt like we were just waking up, serving the kids, doing it all over again. And that got real repetitive. So, repetitive. Dang, I had to fish for it. You see me up there fishing. Repetitive. I know words, so I just my line went blank. So then when we said we moved back to Texas. We started looking. We found something. So then we was like, all right, this is the place we'll be closer to family, blah, blah, making up all the excuses in the world to move back to on top of that. And we moved back. And when you move back and you move, things are always good at first. You're excited, new environment, you're moving in, you're setting up shop, you're doing this, you're doing that. And it was good. Now the family part. Family will tell you, oh, move back, we can't wait to see you, we need to hang out, y'all moved so far. That was the thing. Okay, we moved far. Now we move back to Texas. What's the excuse? Oh, you moved further than where we live. Because Texas is like its own country by itself. So we did that. Complain. People always make excuses for the things in life that they're not willing to sacrifice for or make time for, I should say. And when you move back, you think in one way, you thinking life is going to be sweet. You thinking everybody's going to be missing you. You thinking when you come back, it's kind of like, at first you like kind of blaming yourself because you're like, oh, it's kind of my fault. And since I moved so far, I should have moved closer. So you make the attempt and you come back. And then now everyone is working. No one's making the time. Same excuses. And I found myself getting frustrated with it and being like, you know what? We just gonna isolate ourselves. We're gonna go back and But then I had to think, the Lord moved us back, allowed us to move back here for a reason. And He doesn't waste anything. And He's working it out for our good. And that type of mindset has kept me going. Because now it's helped us to be closer as a unit, as a family. And where we felt like things were slacking, we stepped it up a bit. And now the Lord has always taken care of us to the point of, look, just now we had Mom come down and she was helping with the kids and all those great things. And she had to go back and handle some business. But He'll always place the right people in your life. And a lot of times, the people who have been in our life that we have met, that kind of like, I guess, fill that void for family where they slack, has been some wonderful, amazing people. People who are like family. And family don't have to be kin and blood or born into. Sometimes family could be a stranger that turned into something beautiful. So, more of the story is, don't let family persuade or nudge your decision to making the wrong decision. Make it for you. Talk to God. Always keep Him in the center of everything that you have going on. And ask Him, Lord, is this of you? What do you think I should do? Instead of running to people and world and looking for signs and all kind of craziness, speak to God. Because more than likely, He's going to answer you immediately and show you the way. He's going to guide you. You're going to feel it in a nudging in your spirit. You're going to feel it like all of a sudden someone calls you and tell you, hey, we got this great opportunity you should go for. We need you out here. Can you make it out here? Whatever it may be going. You're going to know. And then how to seal it up is, Lord, when you give me this idea, when you answer me, make it so plain and clear that I can't even question it. And I know it's from you. That's it. I pray that you are blessed by this message and you receive something out of this message and you're able to use it in your life, in your day-to-day. And hopefully it'll get you through to making the next great decision. That's going to be the decision of a lifetime. God is good. Don't overcomplicate Him. He's here to help you. He's here to guide you and always show you the way. Until next time, peace. Let me go get back to this walk. I gotta focus. I done walked almost a mile or two rambling. No, I'm playing. I am. All right, I'm gone.